Hey, so in today's video, we will be covering the 10 steps that you need to become a sought-after aesthetic nurse injector. Who am I? I am Dr. Shakika Williams, aka Dr. Kiki the MP. I am the owner and founder of Sky Rose Rejuvenation Clinic and Spa, as well as Sky Rose RCS Medical Aesthetics Academy. We are located here in Orland Park, Illinois. I just wanted to compile these steps and throw it into a video because I get this question a lot from aspiring nurses that want to enter the industry. So I figure I'll just make it all one nice video and you will be able to go back to this resource as many times as you like. So first off, I want to start with number 10. Number 10, you have to be licensed. So in order to be a sought-after nurse aesthetic injector, and I'm speaking to nurses, you have to be a nurse. So make sure you have your license as a nurse, at minimum a registered nurse. But however, you can have any sort of medical license. So you can be a registered nurse, you can be a nurse practitioner, a physician associate, a medical doctor, a dentist, a chiropractor, and that is just within the state of Illinois. I'm speaking on our laws here. You have to be a minimum registered nurse. Now, other states do allow other practitioners to inject. Check with your state laws. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not providing any legal advice here. However, I know since I've been doing it, you had to have at least your registered nurse to be an injector. But again, always check with your state legal laws and regulations and see what your scope of practice is there. Number 9, make sure you're enrolled into some sort of specialized training. So find an aesthetics academy where you're able to get that hands-on, where you're able to get that didactic, that theory, your basic foundational knowledge that you will need to know in order to be that injector. You got to know what you're doing. And anatomy is a huge part of injecting. So these courses should cover some form of anatomy for you on top of everything else that you will need to know. So look for some great program. Of course, we offer many programs here at Sky Rose Academy, but that would be step number 9. Number 8, master those skills. Master the basics. Learn the basic skills first. Get comfortable with those before you start to jump into something more advanced. Most people try to come in this industry and they take basic today, advanced tomorrow, master the next day. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Master your basic knowledge, skills, and technique. Get comfortable with those and then start to build on top of that. So that will be number 8. So number 7, you want to stay updated with the industry trends. So there's many magazines, organizations that you can be memberships of, or even just sign up for their email list so you can kind of get those articles or any sort of information that may be coming out that is talking about any new trends, any new products, any new services that may be hitting the market in our aesthetic world. So make sure you stay up to date with that. And I do have my notes because I want to make sure that I'm covering everything. So bear with me. If you see me look off to the side, I'm just kind of checking my notes to make sure that I'm covering that. Number 6, build a strong online presence. So I have mentioned many times on other videos that people follow people. So if no one knows you exist, how can you expect for anyone to trust you with their face? So you have to show up. You have to be present. You have to market yourself. So you want to be on those social media platforms. You want to have those email campaigns going out. You want to have those SIMS campaigns going out. So make sure to build that strong online presence. And you can do that just by showing up. Just show up on your platform daily, posting something educational, something informative, something funny, something with insights where they want to come to your page because you're providing value to their life. So make sure you build a strong online presence. Number 5, you want to network with other professionals. We cannot do this alone. We have to have a community of like-minded people. So make sure you get out there, show your face, partake in some of these conferences, go to some of these networking events. Always have your business cards with you so you can pass them out. You can have whatever you want on it, but just kind of make sure that you are marketing yourself, you're networking with others. And when you do go to these events, make sure you actually network. Don't just show up and just walk around and expect for someone to walk up to you You want to network. So you go up to that person and you network and you find out what they do, and then you introduce yourself. But make the most of those networking events. Number 4, Number 4, you want to develop excellent communication skills. So study. You want to be able to communicate not only on your customer's level, but on the level of other providers. I always joke in a lot of my trainings that when your clients come in, we get a lot of well-versed clients in this industry, which means that they speak our language, medical jargon. So you don't want to be injecting someone, or you have a new client and they walk in and they say, hey, I want my orbicularis oculi treated. And you're standing there and you're like, what? You're who? How do you think this is going to make you look as a professional? Yes, it's a medical term, and sometimes these clients speak that medical terminology. So make sure that you are getting well versed in the terminology of the aesthetic industry. Make sure that you're comfortable with having uncomfortable conversations during your consultations with those clients as well. So building that excellent communication skills, so there's no misunderstandings when it comes to setting expectations with your clients. So number 3, offer personalized consultations. So piggybacking off of that communication skills, you want your consultations to be tailored to that client. Sorry for that interruption. A notification popped up. But you want your consultations to be tailored to that person. You can have specific questions that you may want to ask across the board, but always keep that person primary concern at the forefront and customize that consultation to that person, what they're concerned with. Don't have something already set in the back of your head that you're just going to apply to everybody that walks in the door. So make sure your consultations are personalized. Number 2, invest in high quality products and equipment. I know it can be tempting to want to get the cheapest thing because you want the best ROI. Don't sell yourself short. Don't cut corners when it comes to these products, because we are injecting things into our clients. We're using certain devices on our clients, and we need to make sure that these products are high quality and FDA approved. So as you get more and more into this industry, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say there are so many people that will approach you with the cheapest product, telling you that they get it from here, you can get it for this amount. Please don't cut corners. We pay too much for our licenses to jeopardize them to save a few dollars, and it can be a couple thousand, but hey, is your license worth a couple $1,000s because you want to get it from over here versus getting it from somewhere in the USA? And number 1, collect and showcase client feedback. This is a visual field. That is how we build. That is how we get clients. They want to see what we're doing, and that includes our before and afters. That includes behind the scenes. That includes us just showing up and showing what we can do, what our go-tos are. People love to see what other people are doing. So what is your favorite treatment? What is your favorite product? But most of all, feedback from your clients, feedback from your customers. What are they saying about interacting with you as a nurse injector? So make sure you showcase that. Make sure you stress the importance to the clients, like, hey, leave me a review. Tell me how your service was. Provide me feedback. That's also the only way that we can get better as a practitioner, by knowing what we're not doing correctly or what we are doing great, so we can continue to do that. So those are 10 steps if you want to become a sought after aesthetic injector. I'm sure there are many others out there, but those are the top 10 that I felt can give you that basic to just something to start with. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this information. Make sure you click subscribe to continue to follow our page for more tips and tidbits and just my journey doing this aesthetic industry, joining this aesthetic industry. Just everything that I went through, I'm going to be sharing. So be sure to click like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and turn on that notification so you can know when we are going live or when we post something new for you. Be sure to follow us too on Instagram, SkyroseRCS, at Sky Rose RCS as well as Sky Rose MAA. Those are the SPA pages and the Academy pages. And then you can also follow me personally at _aestheticpreneur. Again, that is IG, the _aestheticpreneur. I hope you really enjoyed this information, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.